I said, hey there, oh there, how you doing, bud?
Bailey Egbert, kayak fishing extraordinaire. He once stripped down completely naked, oiled himself up, and wrestled a full-grown alligator to get his glide bait back.
Let's catch a fish!
I haven't been in a skeeter yet.
Are you not?
No.
Welcome to the Cadillac, buddy. She's a smooth operator. Oh.
I am the icicle.
Golly. Woo. All right. See if we can catch a fish. Still cold, but not freezing. There we go. Yep. That's a better one too. That's a good fish. So large head. Freaking crikey. Crikey, it's a freaking largemouth.
I've never seen one before. He's angry.
He's angry. Thanks, buddy. There you go. Good morning, Vietnam! God dang, that fish knocked the piss out of it. Oh, that's a small jaw too. Looky here. Look at him. Come here, you little fiery devil, you. Come here, bud. You little rascal. Heck yeah, hey.
Little red special.
Oh, that's right. Well,
Badge.
the old badge and blaze. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks, pal.
Carl does. That's pretty good.
I mean, like, it's going to be an easy rig. All they're doing is putting 3 graphs on this boat.
Because that might be the one common denominator.
What in the... Oh, you kidding me. Oh, yeah, that's a good one right there, pal. Oh, yeah. I don't even know what happened here, to be honest with you. Son of a bitch. Yep, that. We'll just cut that off and retie. Got one? Big one? Hell yeah, brother. That's a good one. Let me see him. Let me see him. Let me see him. Oh, yeah.
Huge.
Oh, yeah. He's winning Bassmaster Classic with that one.
Never give up.
Thank you, pal. Good work, man. Okay. All right, guys. So, I just blew a reel completely up, like just wind knot like you've never seen before, and so we've started over. Just new reel on the rod. That's what we're going with. Be all right. I think so.
Got the bait on it?
Yeah. That's all that matters. All right. Catch a fish. Oh, good Lord.
I swear to God. I was gonna be like, damn, dude.
This thing casts a little bit better when it's actually got some line on the line on the reel. Oh.
I ordered a couple extra DJI batteries.
Yeah.
I don't need no portable battery on me anymore.
Yeah. That's what I run, just the straight batteries. There we go.
You got one?
Yep.
Oh, heck yeah, dude.
Now I got a plug knocker. We'll get it out. We'll get old boy unhooked here. Got it?
Yep.
Thanks, pal. He ain't a giant, but he's fun size. Okay, okay, all right.
Say about me.
That's right.
Damn fun size.
Nice.
That's crazy. Too.
Yeah, that's that multi-dimensional whatever. I know for a fact that roof's probably $90,000. I mean, because my roof was 15. Good, googly moogly. Golly, that fish thumped the shit out of that thing.
That looks sizable. Yeah.
Yep. Big old smallmouth.
Wow. They are back here.
Yep. Grab it net.
Just...
Because I got him hooked in the bottom of the mouth.
You little sucker, get over here. All that just...
Get the net out. Here, I'm going to boat flip him. I'm going to boat flip him with one hook in his belly. God, dude. That
The bigger fish are gonna be back here.
look at the crawl down the back of his throat too.
Oh,
That's cool, ain't it? Oh, that's awesome. Look at there.
Oh my god.
Check that out.
That's small, man.
Look at that. Yeah, it's a
High
small.
too?
Yeah, probably. And look at the colors on that thing. Got the oranges and the blacks in there and the greens. It's a big crawdad. The fish got that thing in the back of his throat. Hell yeah. Go ahead, buddy. Get out of here. Go, man. Go. Thanks, bud. I do gotta make a bass fishing tips video
I don't
tomorrow.
even know what you know, so I can't tell you what there is to know. What'd you say?
Golly.
That one?
That's a big
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a big one. Yeah, get the net. Get the
Oh,
net.
yeah.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, dude, that's a freaking giant. Oh, yeah, that's a giant. That's gotta be a big old smallmouth. God dang, dude. Yep, stop that shit. Oh, it's a largemouth. Look at him. There he is.
Nice.
Nice, buddy. Oh, just come off in the net, too. Nice, bud. Oh, yeah, get him in here. Yeah, that's a good one.
That is a good one, dude.
That's the ones we're looking for right there, pal. Yeah, that is a quality East Tennessee fish. That's the kind we be looking for. Look at them.
Where's the icicle drive?
Heck yeah. That's a good fish. Thanks, buddy. I enjoyed it. Get out of here. Go make some babies. Well, I think we're out of time. Because by the time we out all around to that other side and get back in there and start fishing out,
Yeah.
be time to go anyway. Yeah, buddy. Listen, I get it in when I can. Even though I get to fish full time now, I still get it in when I can. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, me and Bailey had about an hour and a half to fish, and that hour and a half is up. I got a little dinner date with my wife. Bailey's got to drive to Texas.
I got dinner date in Texas.
Tejas, buddy.
Yeah.
One more time. Haas. There it is. He's going to Texas. Going to be fishing in the Bassmaster Kayak Classic, which is really, really cool. So we're going to end it right here, but this isn't the end of the video. Obviously, we'll see you guys tomorrow through a little bit of movie magic that I'm about to do right now. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, movie magic. Gotta love it. But here we are. We have made our way back to the lake. It is the very next day, and we're going to go see what we can get done. Parking lot's a little bit fuller today. It normally is what happens on Fridays, especially as it starts to warm up here in East Tennessee. These poor fish do not get a break ever. But that's no matter to me, because we got a little something figured out. I think we caught some more quality fish yesterday than we've been catching, which really excites me. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that it's warming up. But here's the problem. As you can tell, it's not warmed up very much. We actually had a big temperature drop last night, so we're gonna have to go kind of piece it together, figure these fish out. But I think that they're gonna bite. We just gotta get out here and fish for them and find out if they want to bite or not. And so, yeah, that is the plan. We're gonna get back to fishing, walk you guys through some sneaky crankbait fishing tips that I think it's about time I share with you, and we're gonna have a good rest of the day and good rest of this video. Interesting, isn't it, how that works? But anyway, see you here in a second. There he is. That's a good one. I felt that fish bite right off the bank, and then he came back and ate it. Yeah, there you go, guys. It's a quality little fish. They just keep getting bigger. That's what we want. That's what we want. All right, buddy. Thank you, pal. That was an awesome. That was awesome. That fish knocked the absolute crap out of that thing. Good one. Oh! I knew I should have probably shouldn't have boat flipped that one. That's all right though. That was fun. Golly, that fish bit the crap out of that thing. I mean, he just knocked the piss out of it. And when it comes to fishing this crankbait this time of year and kind of fishing this crankbait in the conditions that I'm fishing it, is that a lot of the times, even, you know, I guess to back up, we've had a very cold winter. Probably one of the most historically cold winters that we've ever had here in East Tennessee, just as far as zero temperatures, you know, ice on the lakes. I mean, you guys watched my videos and kind of saw how tough winter fishing actually was this year. And right now, the water is still, you know, 10 degrees cooler than where it would normally be this time of year. I mean, I think today when I pulled up the graph, we can actually walk back here and look just to double check my number. But yeah, so the water's 47 degrees in this one pocket. So still, normally, I would be seeing like 53 to 55 right now. And that's just not happening this time of year because the cold weather is holding on. But as you guys have seen, these fish are moving up here. They're wanting to eat, and they're wanting to move up and start kind of doing those early springtime things. And a lot of that has to do with the length of days. Now, as the days get longer, obviously the water will start naturally warming up as well because there's more sunlight on it. But the length of those days is really probably what's turning those fish on and making them want to eat. And I've really noticed that, you know, a lot of fish will spawn in 60-degree water, but also a lot of fish will spawn when the length of days gets right. And that's especially true, and I've noticed that with smallmouth. You know, smallmouth, oftentimes they'll spawn in, you know, like 55, 56-degree water, but when the length of days gets right is really what pulls them up and makes them want to eat. And so, you know, I guess I say all that to say a lot of you dudes up north, dudes and dudettes, have you know, hard water right now. You still got ice, and you're waiting for that ice out. But don't be afraid as soon as the ice is out to tie on some power fishing stuff and go fishing, because those fish are ready. They're wanting to pull up. They're wanting to eat. The length of the days will be longer when that ice finally melts, and those fish will come right out of that really just cold, crappy winter water that they've been, you know, living in, and be ready right off the back to start eating power fishing stuff, reactionary style stuff, wanting to, you know, feed up and get ready to spawn. And so don't be afraid to throw the power fishing stuff. Great example of that is the coal shad. You know, I've been throwing the coal shad in 40-degree water, 40 to 45-degree water, and getting bit. And I've only done that because the length of days have lengthened out, and a lot of those fish are making those moves regardless if the water temperature's right, but because the length of days is right. So it's another kind of fishing theory there, something that I've noticed a lot. So don't be afraid to throw power fishing stuff at ice out, because those fish they're ready. They're wanting to do stuff, and they're wanting to eat. There we go. Little chunky badunky. Heck yeah. Chunky dude. Got his lipstick on for us. Heck yeah, man. Thanks, pal. Largemouth. It's funny how there's smallmouth on some bait and largemouth on the others. I'll never understand that. Oh, little guy. God, they're pretty though. Heck yeah. Got it that time. Pretty good little largemouth. There we go. That was awesome. He ate that thing twice. Heck yeah, buddy. Old chunky donkey. Thanks, man. That's awesome. And they're right up on the bank. What's funny is they're up on the bank, and like you throw it up on the bank and start cranking it, and they pop it, and then you keep reeling it, and they come back and just crush the piss out of it. That's freaking awesome. They're looking at the bank. I know that much. It must be a lot of crawdads. I've seen, so the water's actually going down on this lake, and I have seen times when the water has been high and it starts coming down, and the crawdads actually get caught because they're just dumb. You know, they're not like a bass where like they can sense that the water's going down, and so the bass swim down. The crawdads will stay up on the bank and get on dry land, and they have to crawl back in, and the fish will just sit with their nose on the bank and pound them when they go back in. I think that's exactly what's happening. All right, worked our way all the way back in here. We're gonna idle out around to this other spot and see if we can catch a few more. Big ol' smallmouth. Heck yeah. Pretty fish. Heck yeah. Thanks, pal. Heck yeah. I think I caught this fish the other day. I'll have to go back and look, but I made the comment, look, it put a slip stick on for us and everything. I think I caught this fish the other day. Huh, that's funny. Go back there and go keep eating. You're eating, keep eating, get big. So I thought I'd break down rod, reel, line setup for you guys, kind of show you what I've been throwing. This is just a freaking wicked little rod. It's a Fenwick World Class. It's the 610 medium light extra fast. So this is technically, I think, a drop shot rod, but I really, really like it. And what's really cool, I've talked about this with the Fenwick before, you don't have to have the World Class. You can actually get this action in any of the series of the Fenwick. So you can go from the $99 option all the way up to the World Class option and still be able to get this exact action. So if you're looking for it, again, 610 medium light extra fast. And then I've just got it paired up with a standard 200 size spinner rod. I've been using this one, the Revo SX, and then I was using the Xenon X yesterday and just blew it up, and I've not re-spooled it yet or anything. But either one of these reels, 6 gear ratio, I think that's super important. And then both of those 10-pound braid to a 6-pound trialine fluorocarbon leader. And I think the 6-pound leader is super important, just for allowing this little crankbait to get down to its maximum diving depth. Keep it at its maximum diving depth. And then I've been theorizing on using lighter line a lot lately. My buddy Caleb Bell's been doing it with his live bait fishing and been seeing some phenomenal results that he wouldn't normally see by using like the normal, 15-pound line that he'd be using. He's been dropping down 10, 8, 6, and even 4-pound test in a lot of instances. And so now it's one of those things, you gotta be a little careful with it. We're obviously fishing around a lot of rocks, bumping this thing off of boat dock cables. These fish are eating it pretty good. So that line's getting roughed up. So you gotta retie a lot. That's why I run a really, really long leader like I do, so I can retie a lot and not have to worry about it. Man, just absolutely just phenomenal way to catch fish, especially this time of year. And I mean, this rod, as you guys can see, it loads up really, really well, but it's shutting off at about that 5th or 6th guide right there. And so just for me, it allows me to have a good parabolic bend to stick these fish, but stick them good, and then obviously keep them hooked. And one of the big things about the guide is having, or about the line, is having a good drag on your reel. And so backing off that drag a little bit, you guys can hear, we pull drag on almost every one of these fish on every one of these hook sets. And I think that's super important in getting these fish in, because it allows them to really dig with this crankbait in their mouth, allows the rod to do its work, the reel to do its work, and we're getting fish in the boat. And so just wicked little setup. It's able to go fish this tiny little crankbait really effectively and get these fish to bite. And again, it's something this time of year, normally I'd have the big crankbait locked in my hand almost all day long, but just where these water temperatures are a little bit lower, smaller crankbaits seem to do the work. Now, that's not to say the money badger doesn't. I mean, we've seen the money badger will get them to bite, but just the way these banks lay out, the depth of these banks, and kind of how these fish have been acting, they definitely want to eat this smaller bait. But then we'll make a move here in a little while, have a little bit deeper water, we'll be able to pick that money badger back up again and get some of those fish, call them up out of a little bit deeper water and get them to eat. So yeah, that is the rod reel line setup that I've been running for really the past few videos. Been having a ton of success on it. Just thought I'd share it with you guys. Heck yeah. Okay. Spine's a little messed up there, ain't it, pal? Huh. Interesting. See you, bud. Golly, that fish dog stomped that thing. And you guys saw how to set the hook on him. Lord DB. Thanks, pal. Thanks, buddy. Thanks. Thanks for biting my crankbait. I know there's somebody sitting on one of their docks or their porches when they hear me talking to myself like this, even though I'm talking to you guys on this camera. They think, man, that guy's nuts. I know it happens. I've seen it happen, but that was awesome though. That was a good bite. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was fun. It's been a fun couple days out here on the water. It's really been a fun week. You know, it is the first week of March. These fish are starting to eat. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was fun. That was a good time out on the water. It's really been a fun couple days and a fun week. These fish are finally starting to eat. The days are getting longer. Spring is peeking its head around the corner, and I can't wait. I know the fish can't wait because they're already eating, and it's just been a long, cold, sucky winter. And so to be able to come out here, catch some fish is absolutely phenomenal and just something super awesome that I'm glad is happening. I'm so glad you guys clicked on this video, decided to watch it, and we got many more to come. I think it's going to be a fun spring, a fun summer, and just a fun year of fishing. I don't know. I'm excited. It's a great day. Hopefully some of my enthusiasm is rubbing off on some of you guys, even if you got ice over the top of your head. But as always, you guys are sweet, and thank you for watching.